If we're not at a Disney park, we're dreaming about being there, and a cup of Joffrey's Coffee Disney Blend helps. But what about when you're at a Disney park? The Joffrey's Disney Kiosk and Restaurant Locator will make sure you never miss out, whether it's a cool drink on a hot summer vacation or a great cup of coffee at a Disney signature restaurant. Joffrey's has you covered. Check it out at joffreys.com.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas. To our new passengers, aloha and welcome aboard.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott.
I'm Bob Collar.
This is ResortLoop.com. Bob, I'm thankful I could join you today.
As am I, and we apologize. The dog ate our homework. Is that what we're going to go with?
You know what? It's the end of the school year. Yes, we'll go with that one.
The dog in our computer ate the last show. And but we're back now and ready to go with part 2 of our resorts that you like to spend the evening at.
Yes,
at Walt Disney World.
Don't get into it too quick. I want you to we have a new review you were going to read for us.
We do.
I love these.
This comes from Clay Keat. It's titled "Tim and Bob Know How to Hold My Attention Like No Other."
Oh wow. Thanks, Clay.
Clay says,
there's more? I thought that was
no.
Wow.
Clay says, being fairly new to the world of podcasts, it's impressive how in such a short time I've gotten addicted to this one.
Oh,
it's great to stay up to date on all things Disney and hear so much from listeners about their experiences. Tim and Bob get the A+ seal of approval here. Keep doing what you're doing. Well, gee, Clay.
Thanks, Clay.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. And that's from Clay Keat. So if anybody else wants to subscribe to the show or put an iTunes review out there, we'd love to hear from you.
Would love it.
Or a comment on our website. That's fine, too.
Or a little audio note, area code 414.
WDW.
Loop. You can call it in using your old-fashioned rotary dial phone. If you don't have one of those...
Work.
If you don't have one of those newfangled flip phones that the kids are using, like those razors.
I don't think I would be interested to see if a rotary dialed phone would actually work.
Good.
If somebody has one of those out there.
I wonder.
So anyway, Tim,
yes.
Let's continue part 2.
Part 2
of what Disney resort is your favorite to walk around at night?
Will do.
Go.
We're going to kick it off with the JJP. James Jamie Price says, "Oh man, I think every resort is best enjoyed in the evening. Even the values. I love walking around the interior of the Animal Kingdom Lodge and checking out the activities and music, or heading outside to view the animals with night vision goggles. Fort Wilderness is fun to stroll around, especially around the holidays. I have lots of memories of walking around outside of Wilderness Lodge, hearing the geyser go off. I think it's Bob when he rants. We should just call him the geyser. I'll go off in the distant Magic Kingdom sounds, and although I've never stayed at the boardwalk, I have to say this is my favorite resort at night. We've enjoyed all the entertainment popping up unexpectedly as we wander around. My oldest son has even been picked to help the juggler in the past. Be sure to duck inside to look at for the entertainers on the rainy nights. The lights, the views, and the nearby fireworks popping overhead make it a unique nighttime resort. As a side note, I don't recommend walking around many of the off-property hotels in the evening. Yeesh, scary. Yeah, don't do that.
No.
Out on that road, what's that called? 192 something?
192.
Something? Don't walk on that. No.
Be very careful of 192.
Know your surroundings.
Exactly.
It might not be safe walking to that donut shop. Just gotta throw that out there.
Exactly. Susan Gunn says, love, love, love Animal Kingdom Lodge in the evening. You're transported to another world with the lighting, music, animals, etc. It's especially wonderful if you grab a nice glass of wine at Victoria Falls Lounge first.
Oh.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that either. Ben Fluth.
Ben.
We know Ben. Oh, of course he's going with this one. Fort Wilderness by far, especially during Christmas. The displays people put up are outstanding.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Paul Harforth says the boardwalk is simply magical.
Wow.
Just absolute escapism from the crowds pounding the streets at the parks. The boardwalk is like a different world. Oh, and Ample Hills Ice Cream or Creamery is great too.
Ooh.
We didn't do that. Did we do that last time?
No, we didn't make it in there.
Man,
We were on the go, my friend.
we were busy, very, very busy.
Calvin Connor. He says, between the Polynesian and the Wilderness Lodge. He goes, now, wait a minute. You can't do that kind of thing. He doesn't want to have to pick.
Oh, gotcha.
Calvin, it's not easy to be a looper. It's not easy.
We will hold you to whatever decision you make.
Someone's got to tackle these questions.
No matter what.
The world wants to know.
Carolyn Gibbs says, how about the cruise ships?
Ooh, good Carolyn.
Yeah. She says, just kidding. French Quarter
Oh.
is beautiful at night. Well, the cruise ships are beautiful.
They are.
French Quarter is beautiful at night. The jazz is quiet. The streets are aglow. Our last stay had us right next to the pool. It was bustling, but we couldn't hear it from our room. Plus a boat ride from Disney Springs or a walk from Riverside. Can't get much better than that. Now, you've been on every of the cruise ships. Aren't they wonderful at night as well?
Oh, they're fantastic at night. Fantastic. Really? Yes.
Yes. I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's a little bit creepy. I got to be honest, because you're, that black abyss of the ocean out there.
You know what's crazy?
Still.
When you're out there and you look across and you see like you're being followed by like a Carnival ship or a Royal Caribbean ship.
And why is that, Tim?
I don't know. Like sometimes you'll see like a fishing trawler out there.
No, you know why they're following the Disney ships.
Oh, for the fireworks. Yeah, that's true.
I got to say, too, even like when we stayed at the Hilton Head, Disney's Hilton Head Resort, just beautiful in the evening. Nice walk. And yeah, so.
I think a lot of that's due to lighting. A lot of the hotels just, they want some safety lights up, but actually Disney uses the lighting for moods and feelings and emotions. So.
Well, are you saying that they don't need to light tiki torches at the Polynesian? That's all for show?
For a little ambiance.
God bless you.
Yeah, thank you.
You all right over there?
Yes. Let's see. Jennifer Talbot Vats, hope I got that right, goes, for me, but so far, the Polynesian and the Boardwalk offer the nicest nighttime walking atmosphere.
Yeah, can't go wrong with those.
Man.
Catherine Lennox says, I love most of the resorts at night. They all have a different atmosphere at night. It is just gorgeous. My favorites would probably be either of the Port Orleans resorts, and the walk between them is great. Plus, the boat ride from Disney Springs is beautiful at night. Absolutely.
There you go. Yeah. Brian Stern says Port Orleans French Quarter. It's still and calm, nice and slow, romantic. It's like I honeymooned there or something. Just don't forget that.
Well, yes, any place you've honeymooned at Disney, that's got to always be your favorite.
That's
which
right.
is for you, Tim.
Oh, the Contemporary.
There you go.
How about for you?
It's we got married in Hawaii.
I know.
So
I know. I just wanted to see if you remembered.
And that was so. I guess the Polynesian would be
there. You go.
My favorite. But first place we stayed was Beach Club. So
I do remember that. That's a great story.
Michaela Chella
or Michelle.
Michelle.
Either way.
I'm sorry, Michelle. Michelle Chella says, I love walking around Saratoga, honestly, because we hardly stay anywhere else. But there is also something magical about walking back to Bay Lake after Magic Kingdom closes, too.
Nice.
That's one of the best parts, I think, of the Contemporary, other than it being the Contemporary, is how you get to walk from Magic Kingdom back to the resort.
No bus waiting.
Yeah. Don't have to stand in that long line for the monorail.
Yes.
Oh.
Or the ferry. We just missed it by like 2 people.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, great friend of the show, Susan Brass.
Susan.
Says the Poly. But honestly, it's my favorite for just about anything. I love the walk from the TTC along the torchlit paths, listening to the Polynesian music playing. If you catch it just right, you can grab a Dole Whip float and watch some fireworks on the beach. Heaven.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Plus, those torches help keep the wildlife away, so there's that.
What, the panthers from the Florida Everglades? What?
The dinosaurs. I've seen the movies.
Michelle Rosario says, nothing comes close to a sunset stroll at Olani.
Oh, jealous.
The warm Pacific breeze and the live music. Can't wait to return later this year.
Oh, look at that picture.
And a beautiful sunset picture from Olani. Wow. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you. Heidi Struck says, love walking around the animal kingdom, taking in the animals, and even walking the path to Kidani. Stopping for bread service, of course, and a lovely glass or two of that fabulous South African wine.
I got to try that wine next time I'm done.
People rave about the South African wines there. They even sell those in the Mara. At least they did.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen some wine there.
I don't remember seeing that.
And it wasn't in a box. Not that that means anything. Just throwing it out there.
Okay. Was it in a cooler? Was it like a wine cooler?
It wasn't in a cooler. It was just in a stand near a checkout area. I do recall.
Yeah, were you a big wine cooler guy in the 80s?
The Bartles and James.
Okay.
I was a fan of James.
I don't know what to say about any of that.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Brian Kronk says, hands down the Polynesian, from the gas lamps along the paths to the authentic music piped in along the way. Walking through here at night is so relaxing.
Oh.
Yep.
Every time someone says a Polynesian, man, I'm right there. I'm physically there.
And doesn't your blood pressure like drops?
It does. It does.
Man.
Then I start wanting to go up to Ohana and see if they can squeeze me in. Chris Mullen simply says a wilderness lodge.
Absolutely. Debbie Hartlett says, love walking around Boardwalk at night.
Oh, Boardwalk. Lots of love. Followed by Amy Spencer, who says the Boardwalk, definitely.
Yep. And we're going to have the tally. We're going to let you know who the winner of this is. Christy Leach says, Port Orleans French Quarter to Riverside, quiet and relaxing.
Yes. And Barbara Ann Barlow says the Poly, so magically relaxing.
Yep. So we're going to jump over to our Twitter followers.
To the Twitter.
The Twitter. Gary Zarelli, good pal of the show.
Gary.
Says, well, again, I have to say, Old Key West.
Oh,
it is tranquil. Meet fellow Key West members and listening to the palms singing in the wind. Awesome.
I so loved Old Key West when we were there.
Absolutely.
That's it near the top of my list again.
Good.
Cal Scarata says,
Cal.
Hard to pick one resort. So I've got two. Oh, he couldn't even follow directions. Cal. I'm only going to read one. No, I'm kidding. Wilderness Lodge in Disney World because of the rustic feel, and the Disneyland Hotel. Because I'm biased, I've stayed there so many times over the years. Okay, Cal, you're allowed.
There you go. Well, two different coasts. He's
exactly. Right and left. I know you hate that.
I do. Almost as much as everybody can make a pizza.
That's yours, my friend. I don't think people know about that one.
We'll explain that someday.
Gina
Colvin says, Animal Kingdom Lodge, looking at the animals with night vision goggles was awesome.
Now, here's the thing at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. When you're out walking around, they're hunting you because they don't need the night vision goggles.
That's true.
I'm just throwing that out there.
You are out of your element. So they can see you.
If you feel somebody looking at you and then you hear a little rustling, I'm just saying don't make any sudden moves.
What? Why all of a sudden there are predators everywhere?
Everybody's being hunted.
What is going on?
Oh, let's see here. Lauren, also known as Sally Slater at Magical Runner 25, says Boardwalk at night and Polly during the day.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
I'll take either one of those, day or night. I mean, they're both fantastic.
That's true.
Chad Pennycuff says, beach clubs Stormalong Bay.
Yes.
I love swimming at night, and you get an awesome view of BWV.
Boardwalk Villas?
Boardwalk.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, the boardwalk.
Love the Stormalong Bay.
Yeah.
And that's why I love Chad.
Okay.
Or his point. I'm sure he's a lovely guy. I'm just saying.
Chad's quite uncomfortable, right? What?
I hope he's cool. Kevin Barlow says, Poly to relax, Animal Kingdom for a mini safari, Boardwalk for the entertainment, or heck, who am I kidding? Any Disney resort is fun to walk around.
Absolutely.
So true, Kevin.
And the young man who carried me through the DVC show.
We call it a round table, but it was really just a cozy booth for two.
It kind of was. Ew. Says Joe Quattrochi.
Joe.
Wish I had a more original or clever answer than what I have, but it's just that simple. The Poly at night. Nothing better than grabbing a cold adult beverage from your room and strolling along the shoreline of the Seven Seas Lagoon and heading towards Luau Cove and the Grand Floridian. However, we all know that Resort Loop Bob's favorite is Country Fair at night at Disney's All-Star Music Resort. It's just so dark over there because they put me so far into the woods. I get a great night's sleep. It's quiet.
There you go.
Dark. There's nobody over there.
Let's put Bob out where they have that black smoke from Lost. He'll see what happens to him out there.
What's that noise? What's that noise? Why do I have to keep hitting this button on this timer?
Oh,
Anyway.
exactly. Hey, good friend Pat Giannetti says, have to agree with my good friend Joe Quat. Joe has other friends.
Wow.
I'm kidding. We're all friends here. He's a gentleman and a scholar for his Poly answer. It is simply the best, with the tiki flames showing you the way and seeing the Magic Kingdom off in the distance. Gentle music playing as the palm trees sway. Nothing better. Pat just nailed it.
Absolutely. Jeff Ganley says, Port Orleans French Quarter, strolling the streets, seeing the horse-drawn carriages, and enjoying the boats glide by on the Sassagoula.
I just love the word
it's so
Sassagoula.
relaxing over there.
Love the Sassagoula.
You love what?
Love the word Sassagoula.
Do you?
I do. Dave at DVC for Life says, Port Orleans Riverside. My fiance and myself love walking down the waterway to the French Quarter to grab some of those delicious beignets. The paths are usually very quiet and the beignets never seem to make it back to the room. Riverside in general is very relaxing to walk around.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure why the beignets aren't making them back. Maybe the wild animals are snagging them.
I'm just glad I don't call them bag nets no more. So,
I was wearing it on my head. I thought it was a special kind of French hat. I thought that was wrong.
It might be. You never know. Matt Wallace.
Matt.
Of the show.
Woo.
Buckeye Mouse fans.
Yes.
Over on Facebook says, I like the Yacht and Beach Club for walking. Love the Crescent Lake area and the close proximity to Epcot. I wonder if I can get a No Way Jose to go. That would make a nice shareable dessert as I am strolling with my beautiful wife.
Of course.
Uh-oh. Matthew must have gotten in trouble. He's trying to make up for something. What'd you do, Matthew? What'd you do? I'm just wondering.
You gotta wonder. Let's see. Oh, and Elizabeth Warden Zobel says, any resort where the walk leads me back to a bed to crash.
That is true as well.
It's true.
It's true as well. And finally, we're wrapping this up with Joey Brewer.
Joey
says, the walk at night from Epcot to the boardwalk is fantastic. And when I get to boardwalk, I stop by the bar for a drink, and then I'll go wander some more or sit outside on the balcony.
Nice.
How nice is that? Isn't that walk? Now, again, we're going to have to judge later when the gondolas are in full swing, literally.
Swing.
See what I did there? Anyway.
I saw you had left it hanging.
I don't want that walk to be disturbed because that was such a nice walk where you would, you'd sneak by the UK Pavilion, walk down that little path, walk past that last gift shop as you're walking out the International Gateway.
Yes.
And just that nice leisurely stroll. I'm not ranting. This is not a rant. I'm just curious as to if that's going to be affected, because it is so nice.
It is nice.
It's a good way to kind of decompress after being in the parks all day, and you're walking back to, whether it's Boardwalk or Yacht and Beach Club, or just going to grab some ice cream at Ample Hills or Beaches and Cream. It's just a nice, relaxing time. I don't want that disturbed.
I get it.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. I think we all want it. The gondolas should be silent. I don't know about the people in the gondolas, but the gondolas themselves should be pretty quiet.
Well, they're going to be, steamed like rice. Anyway, thank you, everybody from Looper Nation that was kind enough to chime in on what their favorite Disney resort to walk around at night was. Are you ready for
the tally?
The tally, Tim.
Yes.
Your top 5.
Here they come.
By the way.
Yes.
I'm curious. Not one vote for All-Star Movies.
Really?
I thought there'd be somebody voting for All-Star Movies. Because, think about it. One of the loopers mentioned the values, but All-Star Movies was like the place everybody wanted to be, because they had, Buzz and Woody and all the, the Toy Story characters, and they had, the lady, not Lady and the Tramp, but the Dalmatians and all of that stuff. And it's just a cool walk through there because of the lighting, but not one person.
Well, you know what? There's not really a bad hotel to walk around, because part of walking around at night is feeling safe.
Yeah.
And there's never a time I don't feel safe, other than the animals. I'm kidding.
What kind of experience did you have on this?
I had a dream the other day. I don't want to get into it right now.
Oh, I think we should. What do you think, Looper Nation? Should Tim reveal his dream to everybody?
We're going to go Freud.
I think we should.
Oh, look at the time. We got to wrap this one up.
All right. So here's your top 5. These two tied for the top 5, for number 5.
Number 5.
These two tied. Of course, everybody mentioned Port Orleans French Quarter.
Mm-hmm.
How nice that is to walk around at night. Tied with French Quarter, the Fort Wilderness Campgrounds.
Okay, absolutely.
Great place to walk around.
Can't argue with that at all.
Number 3, Tim.
I might argue with this one. No, I'm going to pick it. Go ahead.
One of your favorites, all-time favorites, Animal Kingdom.
True.
Love walking around there. Apparently, with a glass of wine will help.
That doesn't hurt.
That's a different kind of goggles you're putting on. Those aren't night vision goggles. All right. Are you willing to venture a guess as to which one is the number 1?
Which one
leaves the two big ones, the Poly and the Boardwalk.
Yes.
Which one is going to be number 1, Tim?
I'm going to say, my heart wants to say Polynesian, but I remember the Boardwalk being mentioned an awful lot. So I'm going to say the Boardwalk.
You are correct, sir. By a landslide.
Okay, it did seem like a little bit more. I'm mildly shocked, just mildly.
People love the Boardwalk. So I think it's the entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's. I tell you, it's what a beautiful view. We've talked about this. That view of the Yacht and Beach Club from across, and the boats going by, and all that. It's just it is a really, really nice walk. Polly came in number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, But Contemporary got some love. Coronado got some love. Believe it or not, the Four Seasons got some love.
Oh, wow.
Saratoga, Alani, Old Key West. So just about everybody. But like I said, I was kind of shocked that Art of Animation didn't get anything. Art of Animation. That's like their big thing.
It is.
That's a great little walk. So especially I like the Cars area at night. It's really cool.
Right. But you can't go wrong with the Crescent Lake area. So
I
can't argue with that at all. Even the Swan and the Dolphin at night are spectacular.
Oh, aren't they though? Especially when sometimes the fountains are working on the fountains and they're not working. But yeah, beautiful over there. So
Good call, Looper Nation. Boardwalk, they're your number one favorite Disney resort to walk around at night.
You all nailed it.
So, Tim.
Yes.
That is all I've got.
If you're interested in walking around any of these resorts, check us out over at ResortLoop.com.
Absolutely.
I just want to throw that
in.
What?
What?
I just want to throw that in there.
Okay. What else you got?
I was going to say, I'm Tim Scott, Facebook, Twitter, the website, ResortLoop.com.
And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel and rate us on iTunes like Clay did. We appreciate that. And what else should folks do, Tim?
Everyone go out there and please share the gateway to the magic.
See you, everybody.
Vacation memories will stay with you and your family for a lifetime. The Resort Loop Travel Group was created with this in mind. Our fee-free services will relieve you of the stress and confusion of finding and booking the best vacation at the best price. After booking, we will continue to monitor for ways to save you even more on your vacation. We will check for any upcoming packages and discounts to save you as many vacation dollars as possible. Resort Loop Travel Group, gateway to your magical vacation memories. Get a quote, or for more information, visit ResortLoopTravelGroup.com.
And we're going to pause here. I forgot the tally upstairs. Give me 1 second.
Oh, no problem. I don't even know what a tally is. Maybe he said taffy. Maybe tardy because he's late. Actually, I was late. Tally Man. Oh, that's what happened. He left that Michael Keaton movie rolling. What was that?
Yeah, I came up with the most voted on, but it was up in my lunchbox. So.
Oh, that tally.
The tally.
That'll all make sense later.
Or the tally lightning. We're on the air.
Well, that's what I went with.